What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. Let's just get into it. Spirit feels very excited. I'm very excited to do a reading today. I don't know why. It feels like it's been a while since I've done one. I guess it has been. The last one I did was I posted it Monday, but I did it on Friday, so it's been a while. Today's Tuesday. Won't be posting this until Wednesday. I'm trying to be consistent with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That seems to be working out the best for me. Yeah. Again, thank you for being here. Let's just get into it. Today's a full moon, and I didn't even know that until I saw it driving home from work. It was like low on the horizon, and it was huge. Absolutely awesome. So let's see what's up with this full moon energy. I'm going to do what I did last time. I'm going to start with the charms and then try and get a more specific story with the cards. And yeah, let's see what Spirit has to say today. I just heard amen. And as I was getting ready, I was hearing Silent Night, the song, the Christmas song. I don't really know why. It's pretty early for Christmas, but that's what I was hearing. I'm seeing a gift box. Obviously Christmas, right? Gift box. But that's, as soon as I touched the charms, that's what I saw. Maybe you're buying your Christmas presents already. I'm not. I'm usually pretty last minute. Oh, our friends. The dueling deer. I don't know. Maybe it's Christmas when you're watching this. I am literally seeing two. I'm gonna put this up. I'm seeing. I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna twist it and hit the arm into the. That's why this arm. Anyway, shut. I'm sorry. I almost want to start this reading all over again. Let me just tell you what I'm seeing and shut up. I'm seeing. I'm seeing two men arguing. But there's this very, like, see if I can see what they're arguing about. There's a silence to it, if that makes any sense. It's like they're in a house alone. Like nobody else is around these two men. And the way Spirit is showing it to me is like they're in a dark room. There's like one light. It's almost like a spotlight. A Spirit is highlighting this argument, obviously. I don't know what they're arguing about. Spirit, what are they arguing about? They're arguing over, like, I'm just hearing it's mine or that's mine. I've picked up on these two masculines before. There's one like antagonizing the other. At this might sound very I'm just going to say it. This could be somebody arguing with themselves, arguing with their shadow. This is that energy. I read what did I call that reading? There was a reading I did a long time. Was it the copycat criminal? Where like somebody was copying somebody doing things and pinning it on somebody else, making it look like they did it. That's this energy. And they're arguing. It's like it literally feels like light versus dark. But fuck, it's like it's that and like in that reading, that copycat criminal reading, I don't even know when I did that. That was probably like 2 years ago at this point. And in that reading, the let's call it the shadow aspect, the one doing the crime. I just keep hearing they don't even know I exist. They don't even know I exist. I keep hearing that. And this other man, the one that's like being like framed essentially. It's making me want to cry because this other man, the innocent one, is frustrated. He's frustrated. It's like he can't get this other one to back off of something or someone. It's that energy that I was getting in the last reading when I told you I get frustrated when people lie and keep other people apart, or when people like when people lie to the point that it controls or restricts somebody else's life, somebody else's freedom. That's this energy. There's something about this shadow aspect masculine that is grimy and controlling. And there's something about this situation that this shadow aspect masculine, he's got something on this other masculine. Again, It's like he framed him for something, or he's using something to try and control him. Man, it's really like it's making me want to go like mama bear on the situation for real. Like, fuck this dude. There's something about this situation that this um the light aspected masculine. I don't know why this is the wording spirit is giving me, right? Because it could be it could be like I said before, arguing with yourself, right? Your shadow kind of tormenting you. But this other masculine, the shadow masculine, is he's he has he has no remorse. He has no conscience. He's laughing at the other masculine. He's to call him a bully is an understatement. What he's doing to this other masculine is spirit just gave me the word deplorable. This other masculine feels trapped. He feels trapped. It's similar to being in an abusive relationship and nobody believes you. You know, like being abused at home, but when the abuser is out in public, they're nice to everybody and make you the problem. Or you look crazy if you speak out against this person. Like, what are you doing? They're so nice. Why are you snapping at them? Why are you mad at them? Right? It's similar to that. But for some reason there's an aspect to this where it's like a secret. It's a secret. This could be a secret relationship, secret romantic relationship. There's some level of like shame involved. It's like the energy of wanting something to end. It's the energy of wanting something to end and the other person just like won't. They like the control. It's like the only way that it can end is if the other person lets it end and they won't. It's like being caught in a trap and needing somebody to let you out, and the person that has the key is a fucking monster. I don't know whose story this is, and I don't know where you are in this, time-wise. But I'm sorry that you're going through this. This guy's an asshole. And I don't know where you are, you know? I don't always assume that whoever's watching me is the innocent one. This person doesn't want to give up control of something, give up control of this other person. It's very, it's very dark. And there's something very secret about this. I just keep hearing it's hidden. It's that energy of like, I've picked up on this so many times before. It's that energy, again, that copycat criminal, right? But it's like, there's twins and nobody knows that there's twins. There's two of them and nobody knows that there's two of them. I mean, this could very well, I mean, if somebody's a prisoner of their own mind, right? I'm in no way, shape, or form a psychological professional or a medical professional or anything of the sort, right? But this could be bordering mental illness. But I'm also one who thinks that, like, I think that there's a fine line between mental illness and spiritual attack. I'm a very strong believer in that. And what psychological professionals would see as mental illness, in my opinion, could very well be spiritual attack. Whether there's two or there's just one person trapped in their own mind, somebody is struggling right now. And very emotional about it. And there's an aspect of like, whoever this is feels like they can't tell anybody. Somebody is living a nightmare. And nobody knows. I don't know why this is coming through. I don't know how to help. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to suggest that. Whoever this is, whoever you are, I'm just going to say that's not the answer. I can't say what I'm hearing, but whoever this is, I see what you're thinking, and that's not. I don't know what the answer is, but I don't think that's it. Whoever you are, whoever I'm picking up on, is very desperate to get out of this, and I can't say that I blame you. It's really somebody has really gotten themselves into a very fucked up situation. It's like it's the energy of like bringing somebody in to help you with your business, bringing on a silent partner. Let's say that. It's the energy of bringing on a silent partner. Nobody knows that's your partner. And they take over the whole business. And it's like you can't fight them, or you can't just kick them out or fire them because of whatever contract you signed with them, whatever deal you made with them to give them 50% or 75% of the company. And it's like this person, this silent partner comes in, and instead of giving up their power, they try to push you out instead. But that's your company, that's your business, that's your heart and soul, that's your passion, that's everything that you've worked for. You just brought this person on because it was a little too much, because you needed some help. It's like if the devil was a person, that's who you signed a contract with. And it's like you're trying to get them to just give up, right? To just release your listen, just take your shares. It just get out of my office. But this person is trying to take over the whole company instead, and they're torturing this other person to try and push them out, to try and make them quit, to try and make them get like they. This is fucking diabolical, honestly. And this silent partner is making the person who created the business, the person who started the business, the person whose heart and soul and passion is in this business is 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 fucking with their head and trying to make them think that they would be nothing without them. You brought me in because you needed me, not the other way around. This company needs me. They don't need you. What the fuck? whatever this is, this asshole will not, like I'm seeing like a pit bull that's got his jaw locked on it. Something about this arrangement, this company, this position has gotten to this person's head where they've decided that they want it. It's like, I've done so many readings like this. This has been going on for a long time. This person needs to be exposed. And there's something about, like, it was a mistake bringing this person on, obviously. And whoever brought this person on, there's a level, that's where the shame is. Like, this silent partner has let this person it's like everybody is convinced that this person has been doing it all on their own. So there's this level of shame attached to admitting that this silent partner was brought on. That shame is keeping this person quiet, because it's not just a matter of this person is doing X, Y, and Z to me. This is the consequences of the truth. The consequences of admitting that you needed help. The consequences of telling people that you haven't been doing it all by yourself. There's this energy of this person I just heard is afraid to look weak. But that's not what I was going to say. I mean, that's what Spirit said, right? But we were going somewhere else before Spirit said that. It's this shame. It's this somebody takes pride in this business, whatever this is. Like, to tell people I had to bring this silent partner in. It was too much for me. Like, there's something about this masculine that brought in this silent partner is very somebody that doesn't like to admit that they need help, somebody that doesn't like to ask for help, somebody that doesn't like to appear weak, somebody that is caught between a rock and a hard place. And this silent partner, which is not much of a fucking partner because that's not partnership. This silent partner knows the other man's shame in admitting that he didn't do it all himself, and that he's using that. He's using you. He's using that. It's a control tactic. It's a fear tactic. And it's like, is this how you want to spend the rest of your life? It's like the only thing that's keeping this masculine from exposing the other one is shame. I'm not going to say you only live once. I'm not going to say you only get one life. I'm not going to say that because I don't believe it, right? But this life is where your consciousness is now. This is the place that you've chosen to put your energetic focus. Because realistically, past, present, and future, it's all happening now. Now is the only time there is. So there are multiple yous, in theory, existing on multiple different timelines. But this is where your consciousness is. And this is where your consciousness is for a reason. You've chosen as a spiritual being to be here in this present timeline for a reason. This is where your consciousness is aware for a reason, in order to learn certain lessons, because you bringing your consciousness and awareness to this specific moment, to this specific timeline, to this specific situation, this specific lifetime, chosen that for a reason. And this is a very difficult situation that is presenting to you aspects of your shadow that need to be healed. And these aspects of your shadow, of your spirit, these probably go back from other lifetimes and other experiences, let alone trauma in bloodlines changes our DNA. We take on the trauma of those before us. This feels like, as fucked up as it is presenting itself, this feels like a very pivotal point that perhaps you have failed repeatedly. This is facing shame. This is admitting what you call weakness. This is admitting that you lied. This is a fight for your fucking freedom. And the real weakness is in letting some motherfucker like that take what's yours. We're born looking like our parents. Those who've been on this channel know the rest. But we're going to die looking like our what? Like our choices. And choosing not to choose is a choice. Staying stuck is a choice. Letting somebody else make you feel like you're fucking stuck when you're not. Somebody else making you feel like you're stuck because you don't like the alternative is a choice. Whoever you are, whoever I'm picking up on, this person is trying to take everything that you've worked for. And it's like, this is very specific, right? But this can apply to so many different situations because it's like being in a marriage and not having any money of your own, but being miserable, but being afraid to leave because you don't know if you're going to have a house. You don't know where you're going to work. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't, all the I don't knows of a situation that keep people stuck. People that stay married because they don't know if they're ever going to see their kids. They're not going to see their kids every day. So they decide to just stay stuck. So many people decide to fucking stay stuck because of the unknown. It's suffocating and it's crippling. And it's not who you are. Like, you're a spiritual, divine being. Not a fucking rat in a cage. Everybody deserves mental and spiritual freedom in this life. Everybody. And people like this that control other people, try to dominate other people, they're the weakest of them all. They're the ones who need the most healing. They're the ones who need the most help. Because how broken you must be to need to keep your foot on somebody else's neck to feel powerful. It's like people who bully children or their own children, babies. It's like that. They're the weak ones. This situation is not okay. It's not okay with the universal forces that are watching either. And if this is your situation, then this is your call to face what you fear the most. honesty, authenticity, and showing people exactly who the fuck you are, even if it means admitting weakness, is so much more honorable and respectable than the alternative. I'm going to pull some Shaman's Dream for advice and wrap this up. Right on the bottom, the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Whoever this other person is, this silent partner, they've convinced you that you need them, that you're nothing without them. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be nothing and free than something and under somebody else's fucking control. What's the advice, please? What's the advice? Somebody's afraid. It's more than just shame. It's more than just admitting the truth. It's not knowing what this other person is capable of. It's not knowing the right move. And I don't know which side is watching me. So I'm not about to give the Darth Vader the cheat codes to what this other person is going to do. I'm not going to do that. But it's more than just shame. This person is unhinged, and there needs to be a fucking SWAT team on his ass. What is this advice, please, Spirit? What is the advice for this situation? Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. There's a higher perspective, there's a bigger picture. When you step to the side of your fear, that's the only way to see it. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. When you move out of that, when you find a way to take the focus off the narrative of I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. What you focus on grows, and you move into a space that brings you peace, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Try and practice moving into a mental space that brings you peace, that empowers you. Something that reminds you of your strength. Something that reminds you of your truth. Something that reminds you of why the fuck you started. Takes you back to who, what, where, and why before this person came into your life. Because as diabolical as this person seems to be, this person is here to show you something about yourself and what you need to do. And when you move into a space of clear-mindedness, even if it's just for 10 minutes, the answers come in silence, not in chaos. It's like you can't think your way out of this. You have to feel your way out of it. Because whatever you think your way, this person is trying to outthink you before you think this person doesn't know how to feel their way through jack shit. This is about connecting with your higher mind, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your spirit guides, God, your angels, your ancestors, whatever you believe. And if you do not believe in any of that, now is the time to connect with a higher power, with your higher self, because that's where the answers are. They're above this shit. This person, right, has you feeling like you're trapped in here. But there's no ceiling. Does that make sense? It's like is that in this deck? I think it is in this deck. My spirit had me pull this deck. It's the devil card where the devil is got the fool in a cage. It's not this deck. It's another deck. The devil's got the fool in the cage, and the fool is like crouched down in the cage, terrified of fear of the devil over the cage, but the fucking door is open. When you rise above the fray, when you rise above the chaos, when you find a way to ease your nervous system, when you find a way to stop overthinking and overanalyzing and panicking, when you find a way to come out of fight or flight mode, you make room for the wisdom and for the answers to come through. But if all you're focused on is down here and I can't, then you can't. What's that saying? Whether you say you can or you can't, you're right. There's a way out of this. But you gotta be smarter than that. And what makes you smarter than this person is finding a way to. This person is able to control you with chaos. What else, please, Spirit? Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing, mindful, groupthink, dust devil, moving out of stagnation, whale song, resonating. This is resonating with somebody out there. Moving out of stagnation. If you change nothing else, just work on changing where your focus is. Not worst case scenario, best possible outcome. Not chaos and fear, faith and love. Mindful groupthink, fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. There's got to be somebody that you can trust with this, that can help. And it doesn't have to be a person in the flesh, it can be an energy in spirit. We're all connected. We're all connected. We're all part of the same consciousness. And just because a person is not here in the physical does not mean that their energy is not in the collective consciousness. Energy doesn't die, it just transforms. That is what's necessary here to turn the wheel on this shit. You're not trapped. You just got to change the way you're thinking about it. Change the way you're focusing on it. Free yourself spiritually and mentally. And you will get the answers to free yourself physically. This is for you to feel your way out of. And I can already feel a shift in the energy. Something that was said here. I don't know which part moved the energy within you. Follow that. Don't forget it. Watch this reading 10 million times if you need to. And remember who the fuck you are. You're a fucking god. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope you got something out of this message. And if you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. Good luck. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.